Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Ooh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Now for a limited time, the new $1.99 crispy tender wraps are here at Sonic. Who could deny a crispy chicken tender with bold flavors like hickory barbecue and cheesy Baja? And we can't forget the crisp lettuce and melty cheese to make the perfect bite. Wrap yourself up with some TLC, tender, love, and chicken for only $1.99. Sonic $1.99 crispy tender wraps. Tax not included, limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
It's more fun to be there live to see the Memphis Grizzlies hit the court all season long. From the electricity in FedEx Forum to the highlight reel plays, there's nothing quite like Grizzlies basketball. As the official marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies, Ticketmaster gets you in with a huge selection of seats. So get off the couch and into the stands while you still can. Score tickets today at Ticketmaster.com. That's Ticketmaster.com.
There's no substitute for experience, the knowledge gained from having been there before, and the passion to share what you know to make everyone around you better. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by January 12th, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account and be entered into our Grizmas drawing. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Don't Worry, Be Fluffy World Tour.
The minute you get into a brand new relationship, like magic, you know who really notices just how happy you are, guys? Other women, not your woman. Look how happy he is. I bet I can change that.
Friday, May 10th, FedEx Forum. Get your tickets now at fluffyguy.com. Don't miss a Memphis Don't Worry, Be Fluffy World Tour.
LifeCare Ambulance is proud to be an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies and FedEx Forum. At LifeCare, they wear their hearts with pride. Their passion is their people. They want you to love what you do and where you do it. Their employee-driven culture encourages a healthy work-life balance and supportive work environment. They invest in your success and well-being so that you can provide the best care for the patients that they serve. Join the incredible team of EMTs and paramedics in Memphis, Nashville, and across the nation today. Learn more at lifecareamb.com.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. That's why we're looking for team members to help us reshape the steel industry for a more sustainable tomorrow. Our edge starts with you at www.bigriversteel.com/join to join our team. That's www.bigriversteel.com/join to join our team.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Ooh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show, presented by Caesars Sportsbook on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Once in your life, won't you do what feels right instead of waiting for the next big compromise? Stop running your mouth, get out of the house, get yourself downtown and shake it all out tonight.
noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It's a Thursday, April 18th, 2024 edition of the show. Today on the show, we had more NBA play-in games last night that are helping set the NBA playoff schedule. Watched both of them. We got some bad news coming out of last night's games. In addition to that, we'll get to all the news and notes of the day. It seems like the NFL draft is starting to get in clear focus, as it is not that far away, and there are teams making news, jockeying for position, maybe trading up, maybe trading down. We'll get to all the news and notes of the day. We'll play Fill in the Blank Suck. It's a Thursday. It's nice out. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up! I hope everybody's having a good day. All right, we got a bunch of stuff to get to. Did have some pretty entertaining basketball games that were going on last night. There are no games that are going on tonight, and they will resume tomorrow evening. Gang is here. Before I get to anything, I'll welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger. The Body Spray Bandit, Senior Sack, a.k.a. Johnny Backpole, Johnny Bearcat, a.k.a. The Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Netcarp, John Lance, a.k.a. Yogi Roser.
What up?
Hello, John.
Hello.
Devin Walker's here. He is the microphone mangler, Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe. He's the reporter, the photographer. He's Sir Hill.
What up, gang? I'm here to tell you, El Verno, Diablo, and John Roser. I'm here to tell you last night I did an experiment, and that experiment made me very frustrated, but made me very excited at the same time. I logged on to NBA 2K last night, and little do you know, Verno, when the playoffs start, the injuries go away. They vanish. They all of a sudden are all healed. I played with the injury-free Grizzlies last night and won 8 games in a row.
You felt great about it.
Dude.
You felt great about the
I was
lineup.
like, holy sh...
Yeah, could have been.
What
could have been. Now, I will say last night made me think about this season quite a bit. So it was, I got laughed at.
Oh, no.
In December.
That's tough.
Laughed at. They heckled me. They said, oh, this guy is high on copium. When I said, after John Morant got hurt, I said, look now, many times I have expressed to you that during games and during series and as a sports fan, that if you get smacked around in the game and you get murdered, then you just like by halftime you're like, this was horrible, and then I just don't even really think about it again. It's not, I never sit there and go, oh, what might have been, you know, oh, it could have been so different, oh, they blew it, right?
Yeah.
No. And that's how I feel. I'd rather get absolutely crushed than feel like had a chance. It's the reason why Game 5 against Golden State will bother me till the end of times with Dylan Brooks bricking up another shot. But I have not thought once about Game 6 against LA last year.
No.
Not one. I've never thought about it again.
Oh, yeah.
And I said at the time when Morant got hurt in December, I said, look, it's awful, it's brutal, but much like I view getting smashed in the game, I would much rather have it just ripped away from me and never have a shot than have it ripped away at the end. And I, interestingly enough, laughed at the time. Oh, this is how you cope. Oh, right? Like everybody wants you to be miserable because your season's gone to hell, right?
Yeah.
And I said, look, it's awful. There's no question. It's awful. But it's better than getting it ripped away at the end and feeling like you had a chance and then it gets taken away from you, because exactly what has happened 2 nights in a row.
2 nights in a row. Zion and Jimmy Butler.
Zion Williamson. The game is tied, and there's 3 minutes left. If I'm a Pelicans fan, I replay that till the end of time. We would have won. I convinced myself we would have won. Just like, look, you could still sit back and you could think about if Tony doesn't get hurt in the Golden State series, if Ja doesn't get hurt in the Golden State series, if this doesn't happen, if this doesn't happen. Like, there's all the things that you felt like, man, you really did have a chance, and then you weren't able to give your best effort. Maybe you still would have gotten beat, but it always exists in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, what if Mike Conley's face didn't get broken and we didn't have to start Nick Kalathis in game 1? What if this didn't happen? What if this didn't happen? And now it's 2 nights in a row where one team's going to go, oh, my God. If Zion wouldn't have gotten hurt, we'd have beaten the Lakers. Mm-hmm. And I would agree with them.
Yes.
They had figured out it's Zion, 4 role players, and, dude, they have nothing for this guy. And their 2 players are not doing anything. They've taken a million bad shots, and they look tired, right? Second game, right? You have the Warriors who were just trounced. So you're not sitting there going, what might have been if you're the Warriors. We fast forward to yesterday. To my grave, I will believe. I watched that the first half of that game. 76ers are not losing that game if Jimmy Butler doesn't get hurt. They're just not. And he came back out in the second half. He hurt himself at the very end, like the last play of the first quarter. Then he kind of hobbled his way through the second quarter. And then they went to halftime, came back out, and it was very clear to anybody that was watching, like, he's like kind of decoying now. Mm-hmm. Like, he's not there. Involved. Like, that first half, he had like, what? 15, 17 points. I mean, he had 4 steals. He was like in the mix. He was being playoff Jimmy. And it's like, oh, God, here we went again. The Sixers team had this unbelievable win percentage. The Sixers team won 8 in a row coming into this. And then we got to the halftime show, which was abysmal. I mean, really abysmal. And the whole thing is about how Embiid doesn't look right and Embiid is hurt and whatever else. And I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, I just saw Joel Embiid. That's fine. He doesn't look like his fully formed self. But guess what? He's never looked like his fully formed self in the playoffs. So let's not give him a break every single time that this guy has come up, small. Then they look like they had never played a zone. They look like they had low T. They're not closing out on anybody.
Low T.
Low T. They had low testosterone.
Low T is crazy.
And,
right?
And Miami looked like a team in a do-or-die game where the intensity had been ratcheted up 10 notches. And Philly just wasn't there for that. And then you saw they get a little bit of steam. They got a little energy off the bench. Buddy Hield's coming in there flying around. And then Batum just put the team on his back.
Oh.
And still then, I mean, it's a 1-point game. And they didn't figure out until very late that Jimmy Butler was literally not going to do anything. Maybe they thought there's always that chance like, oh, he's playing possum or whatever.
He's done it before.
He has.
He's done it before.
But he was literally running down the court. Not running is being liberal.
Yeah.
Hobbling down the court and just standing in the corner every possession.
Yeah, every time.
Every possession. And they finally said, okay, we're taking Batum and we're going to put him on Hero now, which they did. And obviously it caused massive, massive problems for Hero. I mean, that was just, you're putting a lot on Tyler Hero. You want to talk about missing Rozier. Because Hero's not some kind of ball-handling wizard, and he shouldn't be running things. And if he wasn't running things, Jaquez is having to run things. Like, they needed Rozier badly. They missed him. And where in the hell was Bam Adebayo? Seriously.
Milk carton.
Like, where is he?
Milk carton.
Where are you, bro?
You got put on Team USA and forgot to play basketball.
I ever heard his name, like...
No, you didn't. He wasn't doing nothing.
He's irrelevant in the game. He was irrelevant in the game. But, like, they came out with so much fight, so much tenacity, and then you saw as the game wore on. I mean, I'll give Philly some credit. They started being able to attack the zone. Maxey started driving into seams. They started shooting. I thought Batum actually gave a very good post-game interview where he said, in the first half, Batum even said, I was trying to get the ball to Embiid. What they were doing is they're trying to get him the ball in the middle of that zone, and everything was just getting picked off. So they're trying to pass it, and he's like, so in the second half, we shot it. Like, They tried to attack that zone by doing what you think is attacking the zone, which is get that ball into the big guy, and now at the free throw line, now we're going to operate around that. And he's like, that everything got stolen. Every time we were trying to force him the ball.
Yeah.
And that blob, as they were calling it, defense was just picking everything off. They're just jumping in every passing lane, and it was a disaster. And they scored less than 40 points in the first half, for God's sakes. They didn't know what the hell they were doing. And I really thought, like, Butler was screaming and yelling at everybody. And then, now, turns out he played the last 3 quarters on a torn MCL.
That's a dog right there, boy. That adrenaline to get you somewhere.
Right.
That adrenaline to get you a long way.
But, I mean, now he's done.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
And so, it's ripped away.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
They had me in that first half of that game. I'm like, watch out, Boston. Here they go.
Here they are.
Here they go.
Doing it again.
Well, the first thing, no, it's watch out Knicks.
Huh?
Watch out Knicks.
That's right. No, watch out Knicks. Yeah, that's right.
Which I would, when I watched it, because I texted you, I was like, dude, they are a pain in the ass to play.
No, I know.
Going.
They're going to be well prepared. And they've just got a bunch of dudes that do, like, you're watching, it's like freaking Haywood Highsmith's hitting runners on you, and you're like, come on.
Who is this dude?
Right? And they didn't have Duncan Robinson, and they didn't have Terry Rozier, and then they had a hobbled Jimmy Butler last night.
I didn't know Dylan Wright played for them until last night.
Dylan Wright.
I didn't know he played for the Heat until last night. I was like, who the hell is Wright?
Yeah, I didn't know he played for them either.
No, their bench was really good last night.
No, Philly finally did it. You said the first half, trying to throw to the middle of that zone, and they're just picking all. I mean, I can't tell you how many times, because I'm cooking at the same time. I hear steal by Jimmy Butler in the first quarter. I can't tell you how many times I heard.
4. He had 4 steals.
4 of, yeah. So I heard it 4 times in the first quarter, and it's all trying to throw to the middle of that zone. And the late one that they got, that Philly got, and it wasn't even Embiid in the middle of the zone, but the assist he got, he was all the way out at the three-point line when he threw that one down in the middle to Oubre, who just laid it in.
And you just watch Jimmy in a million big games. What happens is the team gets on the run. He just takes over the next possession.
Yeah.
And he didn't have it.
Yeah, he walked you down.
He didn't even touch the ball on most possessions.
No.
It
was hero or nothing.
Yeah.
And Hero was obviously abysmal with the shooting percentage, but he was trying to. It was really like he was.
But he's having to play a role that's not what he is. He's having to be your 1A
That's where
guy.
Bam
That's not what
steps
he
up, bro.
is.
Bam, you're the all-star, bro.
Right.
Like,
where are you?
Where are you? You're the all-star.
You can hit a
You Team USA.
Well, the other thing is, this guy doesn't want to move.
Exactly.
Embiid was just statuing it.
Yeah, bro. He
closed out on nobody, and they're gonna bust them 5 wide with the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's what they're gonna do. They're going to just decide, okay, we're going to have Hartenstein setting these high picks. And I tell you this, Brunson is going to wear their ass out.
Yep. Mid-range king.
He really is.
Get to that flow.
Because he can't move. Embiid is not. He's not closing out on a shooter and then backtracking back to the rim.
No. Man can barely
That's
move.
not happening.
It's like one direction he can go. He can go back and forth.
And you're going to see Hartenstein go up, set that screen. Brunson's going to come around it, and now it's just whatever I want to do. Sometimes he'll go to the basket. Sometimes he'll stop mid-range. Sometimes he'll get halfway there. Like, Brunson's going to be a huge problem for them. Yeah. Huge problem for them.
I mean, he's a problem for most
but
teams.
them specifically because of the Embiid immobility thing.
Like he almost broke down on a free throw, bro.
Well, I know.
Like he can't move.
And the other thing too is like, dude, I mean, we saw when Jimmy was at his best in that game, how physical Miami was with Philly. Bro.
I know.
The Knicks are going to be that the whole series.
Yep.
Like barring, one of their best guys
you
like
could
going
not have
down,
walked
like they're going to do that the whole time.
I walked away going, that's a Heat win if Jimmy doesn't get hurt.
I thought so too.
So I can't walk away very impressed with Philly.
No, I watched that game.
Because even Maxey wasn't like, you would think Maxey had a hell of a season. Like he's finally getting that name. He was like, he was nasty.
When Miami was at their best last night, I'm watching this going, I don't know what about Heat Knicks, but I watched that last night now with Philly won, and I'm like, Knicks over Sixers.
Now, but in fairness, the Heat make everybody look bad.
They do.
That's a Heat thing. Now, the Knicks may be able to pull that off as well, but how many guys' reputations have been killed by series against Miami? Not Jokic's, but pretty much everybody else.
How many times we've seen that dude who looks like Jason Tatum dancing after a game they play Miami?
He played Miami. What's that looking like Jason Tatum? He'd be doing
we see that dude all on the timeline.
He was doing little TikToks. Yeah, Jimmy Butler walk you down in a minute, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then, you get to, and then you get to that second game, and it's the Hawks in Chicago, and whatever the antithesis of being ready to come out the gates is what applies to Atlanta. Bro, you got 40 put on you in the first quarter?
Off the rip.
In a must-win?
Off the rip.
Dude, they showed
That is crazy.
Off the rip.
They showed at one point, I think it
I
was
told
late
that game
second
off quick.
quarter. It was like late second quarter. It had to be, yeah, because I didn't watch the second half. I went to bed. But it was like a 5-6 point game. Like Atlanta come back and Trae Young's at the free throw line. It's like doing his stat line. And it says minus 17. They did his plus minus. I was like, dang, man.
Yeah, bro. Then him and DeJounte Murray getting into it at the end of the second quarter. I'm like, yeah, this is because they made a little run in the second quarter. They pushed back a little bit, but like it just ain't it, bro. It just ain't it. Like you saw the
They're an embarrassment.
They are,
bro.
Yeah,
do you know? All right, I'm gonna put
They
this.
are so unlikable.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that's gonna put it into perspective. All right. Think about this, bro. They won 9 more games than the Grizzlies.
Wait, they did?
And they're in the play.
They did.
And they were in
That's
the play.
nasty.
That's how ridiculous that team is.
Yeah, I don't like that.
How they win 9 more games than the Grizzlies? How, bro?
Yeah, we had 33.
How?
We had 33 players, bro.
We had 27 wins. They had 36 wins. That's crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a joke. Yo,
No, they're disgusting.
I
Truly, to
saw
get
you,
40 dropped on you in a friggin' must win.
Yeah, I saw you tweet it. It's time to blow it up, bro.
Blow it up.
Like I said, when I saw Trae Young they did the pick and roll with him and
Oh,
DeJounte
he's already
Murray,
in his car.
and he threw the ball behind his back, and DeJounte's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Yep, pack it up."
Because DeJounte got to cook when he was gone.
Yep, he did.
You guarantee you DeJounte Murray thinks that they would have been better off if Trae Young had not come back.
Yep, I wish he would have stayed hurt.
Yes.
I was cooking, bro. I was 30 a game, 30 a night.
No, that is we saw. Thank God we saw the last of DeJounte Murray and Trae Young last night.
Yeah.
There will never be a duo again. There's just no way.
They were fun on 2K at least.
Huh?
They were fun on 2K for a little bit.
Nah. And on the other side, look, the Coby White thing is a story that is
Rose
been
is
going on.
That's my guy,
Watch
Coby White.
how mad he gets. Watch him. Turnover. Watch DeJounte. He's like, this idiot. What are you doing?
You
And Trae
throwing
Young
the
just-
ball behind your back for.
He's like, He's like, this clown. What is this dude doing?
We are not at the Rucker.
Okay, by the way, as we're watching this highlight, I've got to give you you could see Caruso limping there. And I got to, we have to mention that too. Another ripped away. That's a third one. And Caruso is not nearly as big a name as Zion Williamson or Jimmy Butler, but he is essential to what they do.
Yes.
And is a major, major player for them. And they lose him because Andre Drummond's big ass won't get out of the way.
He is
Andre Drummond stepped on him and trucked him.
Bro, big goofy.
Just a friggin' oath.
And
That
we,
man
and
really
we got,
did.
mean,
he really
that
ran
is
over
the
that man.
worst.
Y'all
And
play that clip, bro. Somebody tag me
He
in
just tried to friggin' he hurt himself running back from screwing up his own teammates alley-oop last week.
yeah.
What is wrong with him?
Bro,
And we got,
he
and we have
fell
fans that want Andre Drummond.
over. No, bro, we don't need that big
like,
goofy.
bro.
Look at his mouth.
Look, get out.
Don't.
He's got his head up, too.
Get your big ass out the way.
And now, oh, my God.
Bro, he could have just kept running
Right.
to the left there
Right.
and it would have been fine.
Oh, man, this big goofy dude.
And now Caruso's hurt. They say he's got a foot sprain. So now he's not going to be able to
And
play.
he is an no.
Tell you
you're
this, because I would have liked their chances against Miami.
He is an all
Chicago?
NBA
Yes.
level defender.
Yeah.
He's
And-
an
and-
all NBA defender.
And let me tell you something about what's going on with Chicago too. The Coby White thing. What a moment for him with the
Shout out to
42
Rose's
points
boy.
Shout out
last
to Kobe.
night.
What's the hair?
Look, it is the greatest example. Truly, he is the greatest example of development. Just not always just being linear, and that you might look up and 5 years down the road, you've got that player.
Yep.
Right? Because this guy changed into he was averaging, started 2 games last season and averaged a little under 10 points a game.
9.7 last year.
And then this year, and take 7 threes a game and get you rebounds and get you assists. And, like, he now looks like on this trajectory to where he's just going to keep on improving. And you look 5 years down the road, and that's like, look at how radically different he is viewed than he was even a year ago, right?
He's MIP now, that kind of thing.
Bro, look at the contract he got.
Yeah.
For all the look, their front office is a S show.
Ooh,
but
36. That's a steal.
That is
That's
the
a
greatest
steal.
contract ever.
Yes.
Yeah, and it kicked in this year. Oh, that's a steal.
I mean, you want to talk about the value of all values, but that's where he was. He was at the point where he got a 3-year, $36 million deal. 3 years, $36 million. The guy just dropped 42 last night. Now, in fairness, he's playing against the career-high Hawks,
Right.
who seemingly everybody
Ole.
But
can
Coby
have.
White's had a
Big
good
Ole
year
too.
all year.
Great year.
He's had a great
Oh,
year.
he's been
All
hooping, bro.
se-
He's been
yeah,
hooping all year.
season he's
There's a
been-
reason why
And-
people put him in the MIP conversation.
Well, the other thing is, he needed that way to get cleared with Levine going out.
There you found him because
You
Levine
didn't
went out.
know.
Yeah.
You and you might not have known
Yeah.
what you had fully formed. Because, look, we said yesterday, DeRozan plays the most minutes in the league. Levine's probably playing 35 minutes. How many minutes are even available? But instead, this year, Coby White got to play 37 minutes a game. And you got to see what he looks like when he plays 37 minutes a game. And it's 5 years down the road. You know, this guy got a contract after. So he wasn't even. How about this?
Yeah.
Was he all rookie?
How about this? He wasn't even extended. You just said he kicked that contract, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this is year 5.
Yeah.
So that means he didn't get the early rookie extension, right? It didn't lock him up going forward in the same way because he just got that deal last summer.
Yeah, this is the
It
first.
just
This
kicked
is the
in. It's the
first
first
year.
year.
11.1.
That's
12,
crazy. That is a
12.8.
steal.
So
By
he
the way,
played out the 4 years.
Yeah, the
he
rookie
played
contract.
out the rookie contract and then got that one, which is paltry.
Yeah.
Bro, there's guys in the league making $65 million.
yeah, Zach Levine is owed $137.8 million.
Shit,
after this
Tobias
year left
Harris
on his
owed like
deal.
what, $30 million?
Oh,
Like,
God.
his contract's the nastiest
How
in the
about him
NBA.
getting booed last night?
They,
Bro, I
they're
would-
calling the
I would've
streets are
booed his
calling him
ass, too.
Tabuous Harris.
Dude,
I would have booed his ass too, bro.
what
Come
do
on,
you
bro.
do?
Come on, bro.
Dude,
he makes
he-
$39 million a year,
For
bro.
real, what? do you
$39
do?
million per season to score 6 points in a playing game.
Crazy.
That's why. But you're why Batum in.
You are the reason why
You're
Batum
why
in.
Batum in.
Ski mask all-star.
Dude, Nic Batum was unbelievable.
Shout out to
Dude, he
Wabatum.
Both ends.
Shout out
He was
Wabatum.
so
man.
good,
Both
man.
ends. And
Fourth
it is,
quarter said
hey,
this Wabatum in.
Hey, and this is always why. It is always the other guys, right? Like you saw the other night, it's like Trey Murphy kind of stepped up, but Zion was like controlling everything. You saw with the Lakers, it's D'Angelo Russell against us last year. It's Austin Reeves. It's Rui Hachimura, right? Like they are going to. When you get to these play-ins where you've got time to prepare, and then more importantly, the playoffs where you're going to play against somebody up to 7 times, they're going to make you play left-handed, bro. You do not get to do what you want to do anymore. And the whole game plan is to shut down Tyrese Maxey, who you said looked
He looked horrible.
okay. That's the plan,
Yeah, he looked
right?
horrible last
Like,
night.
And you look last year, and the Grizzlies, like you can go back and look at that Hachimura games, and it's like they did a pretty good job on AD. They did a pretty good job on LeBron. The other night, Pelicans, they did a good job on AD. They did a good job on LeBron. But who's the other guy? And last night, like you had to have that happen for you. And so once you took Jimmy out of the mix, and Bam's not doing anything, it's like heroes all alone. And last night, like they needed somebody to do it. Because it wasn't going to be, Embiid wasn't going to get you all the way home.
Yeah.
And Maxey, they were obviously going to be giving extra attention to. And so who's that other guy?
You got to have the
And
other
it's-
dude.
Oh, like, look, this happens every year. Last year, when the Heat beat the Celtics, all we were talking about is Caleb Martin.
Yep.
When's the last time you heard Caleb Martin's name?
Bro, he was they
But
ran
he was like the best player in the series.
they
for
ran
a
away
minute.
from him last
awesome.
night. I was watching. They didn't even guard him last night.
Right. I mean, this is where those role players, this is where it matters the absolute most. Yeah. Because those role guys have to step up, and they got to be somebody.
Well, Miami will go to their G League team next year and find somebody to be new Caleb Martin.
What's that dude from Wake Forest that they play for the team?
Alodis Williams.
Yeah, he like one of them ones. That makes me like think about our team. Like you take away, let's take away.
This was the issue with. This is why they moved off of Melton.
Yeah, because in the big
it's
moment,
like what happens when they load up on John, they load up on Bain, and they try and take our stuff away. Like you've got to be able to make open threes.
Yep, you got to.
You have to. I will say, the guy that showed up for us, the guy that was the most important for us was Kennard.
Yeah,
the last time we were in the playoffs.
Knocking down trade.
Because this is what happens there's not a coach, a GM, a nobody that loses in the playoffs and does not say we need more shooting. It's every team ever.
Yes.
They all say we need more shooting. Trust me. No one has ever said, you know what, we need some more. It's never anything else. It's always they need more shooting.
Well, for us, I've also said we need size. We need more size.
I played with our team last night, bro. We don't have.
We would have had size.
We don't have size, bro.
Yeah, we need more than that, though. We don't just need one guy. We need size.
I'm talking about when we got to the playoffs, though, we had lost our size.
Yeah, all our
because
size.
Steven was out and Brandon was out.
Then X was
starting and small.
Yeah.
He's not a starting center.
No.
And 2 years in a row, you ended up having to start him.
Yeah.
Right?
But we were talking about Philly. Before Philly, this is why it's always been tied with Morey that they've got all this cap space coming. That they're going to go get the third guy.
Sure.
And Paul George has been the guy mentioned, that if the Clippers flame out, that Paul George has been the guy that's been mentioned with Philly.
Maybe so. Maybe it'll be DeRozan.
DeRozan would be. I'd love to see DeRozan in that spot. Like I said, I think DeRozan is a number 2 or a number 3 guy on an awesome
get you a DeRozan
team.
jersey, bro. You love DeRozan.
I do like DeMar. Bro, he's rocking those Kobe's last night.
Kobe ones.
Yeah.
The elite ones.
Did you see the new Kobe's today?
All DeRozan wears are Kobe's.
Kickfinder put them out. The new
the
Kobe's.
GGs?
They're not. You're not allowed to say they're not great, but they're not great.
No.
Let me see. Hold on.
Looking.
I can't wear Kobe's.
What are you talking about? Is it a throwback Kobe? Oh, it's the girl dad joints?
Yep. I wish they were better.
The girl dad joints.
Yeah. I like the Mambacitas better.
Me too.
Like the icy white with the black. Yeah, this is a weird colorway. The color Kobe 4 is a good shoe, but this color is kind of.
I think it's a noble project.
Yes.
The execution could be better.
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to say that because
you can't.
Kobe Industrial Complex will come get you.
Yeah.
I just don't like the shoes. Like, you know what I mean? I wish I liked them.
It's fine to say you don't like the
Get
shoes.
you a pair of I'm surprised you don't have any Mamacitas.
I can't remember the last time I can't remember the last shoe.
Dude,
What was the last shoes I bought? Oh, those Travis Scotts. I
Yeah.
bought those Travis Scotts.
Oh, yeah, you got
Dude,
those.
Which
those
are, by the way, are
Sabrinas?
crazy comfortable.
Really?
Yeah. The Mac Attacks or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a different kind of leather. And I got those for nothing on StockX. I think I got them less than retail.
The Travis Scott joints?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Nobody
guys-
wants them. Nobody wants them. They're comfortable as all get
people
out.
not buying Travis Scott's
Yeah,
anymore?
the colorways. Yeah, that colorway.
No, that's not the one I'm talking about.
That's not the one. That's not the one.
No. Go to Kickfinder.
See, this the girl dad joints I just pulled up.
I just told you where to go to see them.
That's where I'm at.
Scroll down. Or what? Somebody sent them to me this morning.
Those are the ones that
I'll tell you what it was on. Kicksfinder.
Or sneaker stock?
No, Kicksfinder.
Like the zebra-looking things?
Yeah,
With
it
the
says-
with the butterflies on them?
The Mambacita, Proto Mambacita. It's an 8. It's a Kobe 8.
Okay, hold on.
Comes out
they're
May
all over
1st.
the place, yeah.
Comes out May 1st.
You just search on Twitter Kobe GG. It's the first thing that pops
That's
up.
the first thing that-
First things that pop up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't like these? These aren't bad, bro. He's released something like this before.
What are you wearing those?
You
You're
hooping
not-
hooping these. You ain't putting these on with a fit.
You're not hooping in those.
I've actually had a pair of these Kobe 8s. A
Those?
green version of these, yeah.
Not
I thought you were talking about them green ones. Them green ones are
I'm
kind of
talking about the ones with the blob looking
Yeah,
things all
these
over
are
them.
hard. Yeah, these
The
are hard.
The color, no, they're not.
Bro, don't hate on the Kobe 8s are one of the best shoes ever. Yeah, I like those, bro. I mess with those.
No, you don't.
Like you ain't on the Mamba
You
Cita
don't
Kobe's.
like, you don't like those.
Those are hard,
You just
bro.
it's one of these things that you have to
No,
say
the
you
green
like
one,
them.
the first green ones. That
Everybody has to say they like them.
No, those are not bad shoes.
You're not wearing those.
You hoop in them.
You could choose a million other shoes to hoop in.
Like what?
You're not choosing those.
Would you hoop in the new SGA shoes he's gonna drop?
What's he got?
He gonna have a new sig with Converse.
He really stayed with Converse.
He stayed with Converse. It's Nike basically though, because you know Nike bought all that shit.
I know they bought them, but like I've never even seen SGA shoes.
He wears like.
Does he have his own?
Does he
have a signature shoe?
He wears like the PE weapons.
He will now.
He is now.
He will now, and he's designing them himself. So
they'll probably be cool.
He better not try to do too much with them.
Like Russ did.
Yeah, don't try to do too much, bro. That's all. Just keep him smooth and OG, bro.
Well, you said those Russes killed your feet. Like
oh my god,
Russell
so
Westbrook's?
narrow. I got those Why Nots when they first came out.
Yeah,
I got them at the Nike factory store.
Yeah.
I was like, those are cool.
Yeah.
So I got them. This is a true story. I had them on the first time I ever wore them. I had them on a show. I sit in this chair. I had to take them off in the middle of the show.
They were squeezing your foot that bad.
Yes. That's how bad they hurt.
Usually,
they're
like
narrow as all get out.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Yeah, terrible.
Come on. I mean,
that's how Kobe's are for me.
Really?
Yeah, I can't wear
like
them.
every Kobe.
You got me that pair of Kobe's like forever ago.
They're
Years
too
ago.
narrow?
I could never wear them.
Kobe's.
I tried like 4 or 5 different times. They never broke in.
Kobe's
Like
my
I was
favorite
like, God, my
basketball shoe ever.
And they look awesome. I know I love Kobe. Like they look awesome. Yeah, I can't wear them.
Huh. How about that? Anyways, so look, now we've got hobbled teams. So you've got no Caruso for Chicago, and you got no Butler for Miami.
Yeah.
Either one of them, it feels like a mercy killing by the Celtics in the next round.
It does.
It's like a bye.
It's
like a bye.
It's a dud.
Yeah.
Whereas I do think Philly, New York will be a great series. Great series.
Could be.
I would not be surprised if we get a Game 7 in Madison Square Garden.
Which would be awesome.
It would be awesome.
It would be awesome.
I think that could absolutely take place.
When do they play? Saturday or Sunday?
They play Saturday.
Saturday night in the Garden?
Saturday night in the Garden. Actually, no, it's 5 p.m., bro.
Is it ESPN or ABC?
It's on ESPN. So we got ESPN, ABC for the Nuggets Lakers.
ABC
yeah, it starts at noon with Orlando, Atlanta.
Can't wait for that one.
Orlando, Cleveland.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
Don't put the evil making us
Bro,
watch the Hawks.
and
Orlando, Cleveland being at noon Saturday is hilarious.
And it's on 420, bro. So you can start your pre-rolls there.
I think I remember the last.
Take your little gummy. Yeah, 420.
Oh, it's Saturday.
Take your little gummy to start the day and watch Cavs magic.
I remember the NBA did that one year when the Raptors were really good. It was the DeRozan Lowry teams, and the 8 seed was like the Vucevic Magic teams, and it was like that was like the Saturday noon game too. And I'm like, yeah, NBA ain't trying to.
But look, we have had it ripped away from us as well.
Yeah.
At the end of seasons, and it really
stinks,
is
man.
a battle of attrition. It's like, bro, if they had Jimmy Butler, they would have won that game. And then it's like, hey, watch out for the Heat once again. And now it's just over. Even if they win, even if they beat Chicago, they're not going anywhere without Jimmy Butler. They're not.
No.
No. And you don't want to watch it without Jimmy
And the
Butler.
Pelicans, even if the Pelicans win, they're not going anywhere without Zion.
No.
Yeah, you'd rather watch them with Zion. Like it's not the watchability is a lot higher.
I ain't trying to see Brandon Ingram go 5 for 16 every night.
Yeah, I'm straight on that.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Fox versus SGA would be good though.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
And that's 2 other guys that Calipari didn't win a national title with.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is 2 other guys that he didn't win a title with.
Also, last night, Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero, 2 guys, and Tyrese Maxey.
Hey!
3 guys he did not win a title with at Kentucky.
Sheesh. Tough seeing Cal.
The playoffs are just filled with these guys.
These
and
Congrats
also,
to Arkansas, though.
No, yeah, good for y'all. Good for y'all. Go ahead.
Chris, you failed to mention one. You mentioned Fox and SGA also watching from the bench would be Malik Monk, another one.
Another Kentucky guy.
He was on the team with Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, lost to Luke May.
Yes.
For the culture.
And they cried in
They
the
had
locker room.
Malik Monk, Bam Adebayo, and De'Aaron Fox, and we watched them in that building lose to Luke May. We really did that.
And Cam Johnson.
Cam Johnson. And, was that Joel Berry in there?
Joel Berry, yeah. Joel Berry.
Shout out Joel Berry, man.
And Theo Pinson.
Theo Pinson, Mr. Podcast himself.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to them. Damn, that's nasty, by the way. SGA and Foxy would be cool. I like that'd be a good matchup.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
it'd
That's
be a fun
fun.
matchup.
And
I need
Sabonis was drafted by the Thunder, so like there's
For real?
Yeah, Sabonis was drafted by the Thunder.
And then traded to Indiana.
Oh, he did get traded.
He was the Oladipo deal.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the. He got swapped for Hallie?
No, it was the Oladipo deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who got traded for Hallie?
It was no, that was Indiana to Sac.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he was traded to Indiana originally.
Yeah.
And then he was in Indiana and then he got traded to Sacramento.
Right.
Right. But I mean, like, look,
5th place MVP, Sabonis.
I did that literally just to make him mad.
Did you really?
It's going to be
O'Connor?
Now it's going to be Brunson.
Yeah.
Brunson's going to be one of the top 5 MVP guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He'll probably be 5. I would imagine that it's going to go Jokic, SGA. It does seem like there's been more split over the last like 3 or 4 days than I would have suspected. That there'll be more Luka and SGA than I thought there was going to be.
Yeah.
Jokic will still win it.
Yeah.
And then there'll be more Luka and SGA than we expected there to be. And then after those two, Giannis will be 4th, and then it'll be Brunson.
And then Tatum.
That'll
6.
be the top 5.
Yeah.
Yes.
And your boy Tatum will be
Man.
6.
Do I get to flex on Jalen Brunson yet? Because
No, bro.
I mean, I heard so much from y'all all summer. Like,
No, don't try to get on this nuts now, bro. No,
Well, he didn't make Team USA, by the way.
Yeah, he didn't make Team USA.
Did you see they asked him about it yesterday, and he's like, I don't even look at that.
Yeah, because you dribble
I'm focused on the.
He's a
on the
dribbler.
playoffs.
You dribble way too much. They said we are not inviting you back.
That was the most obvious thing ever when they announced the 11 of the 12. Like, I even tweeted it. I said, okay, that final spot is Kawhi's if he wants it. Like, that's the only one of the premier players
By the
that's
way,
a
he
veteran
was
that's not
not
there.
excited about finding out he made Team USA. You see the video? He said,
No. Did you see what he said when they told him?
No.
Ty Lue gives him the jersey, and you didn't hear what he said?
I just saw the still photo of him holding it up. He looked terrible.
Oh, you've got to watch the video.
Oh,
It is so
man.
awkward.
Is he just like,
no?
yeah, great.
The first thing he said, he's like, number 8. Because it says Leonard number 8. He's like, number 8.
That's funny. Because he wears 2. Yeah.
That's what it says. He's like, number 8. Dude,
Shout out Kawhi.
That video I sent you guys last week of Pat Bev doing the Kawhi impression.
Oh, it's
Did you
perfect.
guys click on that?
Oh,
Where
it's
he was like,
perfect.
Ty Lue yelling at him, Kawhi, I need you to switch that. And he's like, why? He's like, because we don't want him out there, getting switched onto him. And he's like, why not? Why is he in the game if he can't play defense?
I mean, it makes it look.
Here it is. Watch this.
Hey, why we gotta give you something, brother? Hey. Yeah, he said, hey. Yeah.
He said,
we want to make sure we gave it to you, man.
That's what he said.
He looks so annoyed that he's number 8.
He goes. I wanted to give this to you, brother. And Kawhi goes, 8.
Yeah. He's so annoyed by that. He's like,
he is number 8.
They say he's the funniest dude.
Who's wearing 2? Is it? Is
LeBron-
Gil Alexander on the team?
He's Canadian, bro.
he's Canadian.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. So
Who's 2?
LeBron will wear 6.
Let me give you.
Who said is wearing 10? Who gets to wear 10?
I think Tatum gets 10.
Tatum gets 10. That's right, because he
'Cause
said
it's Kobe, it's
he tweeted or Instagrammed about it. He's honored because Kobe's his favorite player, and that's what Kobe.
Let me see
wore.
who's number 2. Give me
You
a second.
follow him on Instagram?
No, I don't follow. No, I don't.
You
I do
probably
not.
follow Deuce Tatum on Instagram.
You probably do.
I do not
His
follow
photo says
Jason
liked
Tatum
by
on
John
Instagram.
Roser.
Deuce Tatum.
I do not follow Jason Tatum.
He
on
asked Deuce
Instagram.
Tatum for his autograph, like those Boston fans.
I don't
when they asked
follow
that
most
friggin' 4-year-old
players.
for his autograph, I want to barf.
No.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
I do not follow Jason Tatum.
I meant to bring this up to y'all. It was some real creeper energy. I'm glad you said that.
Greg Doyel?
Yeah, right. Gregg Doyel.
Him too. But we had a Grizzly fan. So Derrick Rose's son kids play like during pregame, and like some dude like asked like his like 5-year-old for an autograph and took a photo. It was like zooming in all the way on him, and I was like, that is the creepiest shot I've ever seen.
Guarantee is one of Roser's buddies.
Wait, who did this?
Some dude courtside. So Derrick Rose's
Asked
kids.
Derrick Rose's kid for an
He's
autograph.
like 5.
Yeah, that's very weird.
And then zoomed in to make it proof of autograph.
Yeah, proof. Yeah, he like zoomed in on the kid. Like zoomed. I was like,
Yeah.
yo,
No,
who
that's
is this dude?
that's strange. That's very no. I've seen some of this strange behavior. It's very strange. It's very no. There's
Strange behavior.
No, it's very. It's very. No,
you got that condescending tone.
It's very
I've seen
strange.
some of this strange behavior. It's very disconcerting.
No, so not kidding.
He said it's Rose's homeboy.
It's very
That,
disconcerting to see this very odd and peculiar behavior.
At one of those vultures
Shut up,
listening
nerd.
parties, someone brought a vinyl of a Kanye album and had S's daughter to sign it. I'm like, bro, that's just
weird,
it's
bro.
like a 10-year-old girl.
Can
Like,
y'all
what do
stop
you-
being
it's-
weird, bro?
It's weird,
Like, it was a
strange, creepy
courtside
behavior.
guy. He was like, there was a kid was like, didn't know what to do. He like tapped his brother JP. He was like, what do I do? He like zoomed in on him, like took a photo. He was like zooming super close. And was like, say cheese. And I'm like, yo,
Get
what
that
is happening?
Doyle Diddy behavior out
Doyle
of here,
Diddy
man.
behavior.
Get that out of
You,
here.
you know him, by the way?
Yeah, I know Gregg Doyel.
Is he weirdo?
I'm not. Yes, he's weird as hell. Talking about. I've been around the media for 20 years.
So
of
it
course I
doesn't
know
surprise
him.
you.
Of course I know
He'll
him.
be like. By the way, grown men doing this is weird as hell anyway.
Dude, there are so many writers that are so intensely socially awkward.
Yes.
And he's like socially awkward with an edge. And so.
Socially awkward with an edge.
Right, and so then you have that. And like, the funniest thing about that, and I was listening to Gary and Jessica talking it over, and it was like, this debate about like that, and then he even wrote that stupid column about, and then I realized that's not how you're supposed to talk to a woman. Bro, you're not supposed to talk to anybody like that.
No,
Right?
right.
Weird. It's weird. You wouldn't say, like, you can't talk to Tyrese Halliburton like you talk to Caitlin Clark. Bro, if you said that shit to Tyrese Halliburton, I'd be like, what's wrong with you, weirdo? Weirdo. Like, the quote is, yeah, just keep doing that and it'll be just fine or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Rick Carlisle.
any other dude, any dude
Any
would be
human.
like, it's just
Weird.
bizarre.
Any human being, bro.
Why are you saying you'll be just fine if you keep acting like that or whatever? Like, what?
It's weird, bro.
Just weird.
You ain't lying. A lot of those like dudes like the sports. I won't say names,
You
but
tried
like,
to-
they are like
Yeah.
awkwardly like weird.
Yes, dude.
Like
Yes.
if you just like put them in like a social setting,
Yes.
they-
they
Right.
just don't know how to function. But they like write for a living though.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, like they can't communicate like human to human.
No.
Human on human.
Human on human. Oh, she locked up too, bro.
Free glow.
She free glow, bro.
Free glow.
She just wanted to have her titty popped out, so they had to lock her up.
What happened?
She got
She
DUI.
got DUI and her boobie fell
Her
out.
titty fell out.
Well, that happens.
She paid good money for him.
Yeah, she ain't the first.
Curbin on Curbin.
Curbin on Curbin.
Curbin.
I saw Damian Lillard's wife had a post or something about it.
Oh, really?
She
About
did. She
Glow,
posted on her
yeah.
Instagram story.
Oh.
She said like
Yeah.
sister wife or something like that. Free my
Yeah.
sister wife. Because she shot her shot at Dame.
Oh, wow. That's tough.
That's tough.
Anyways, look, here's what I know. I know that Gregg Doyel is weird.
So that didn't surprise you
No.
when it was going around that like, yo,
Bro, it is so creepy. Caitlin Clark's opening press conference,
Yeah.
it's just weird. If you saw that happen here, you'd be like, that is just
I would have
bizarre.
texted y'all immediately. Who is this creepo in the corner? If he would have stood there like this, and she looked at him like, yes, I do that.
To my family.
Yeah, as long as you do that,
I'm just glad you're here.
Yeah. Yo, get your weird ass.
It's a weird thing to say to somebody.
I'll put you on the hotline, bro.
It's just a weird thing to say to somebody anyway. I get it, right?
It's so weird.
You're happy she's in Indianapolis or whatever, but like,
Keep your pants on.
I mean, just
don't flirt. Don't flirt with her.
I
Like,
don't
what are you trying to?
Hi,
Like,
Caitlin.
even her face is
Gregg
like,
Doyel,
yo,
Indy
what is
Star.
happening?
Real quick, let me do this.
You like that?
I like that you're here. I like that you're here.
I do that at my family after every game, so.
Okay, well,
Very
let's
cool.
start doing it to me and we'll be able to get along just fine. So, question is,
start doing it to me and we'll get along just fine. Okay, that is not about it being a guy or a girl.
No, it's just
if
a
he said that
weirdo.
to Tyrese Halliburton, you'd be like, what the hell?
Yeah. He wouldn't.
It also does. I
He
will say
wouldn't
this.
say it to Tyrese Halliburton.
But this is where it comes off because she's a female. This is why it comes off differently. Because they are of opposite sex, obviously, number one. Number two, it's because it does give this sense of like there's no good way to take that. It's either A, super creepy and flirtatious, or perverty, or B, you keep doing that and you'll be just fine. Like, I have this omniscient power to write about you, and so just make sure you stay in line.
Yeah.
Or else it's to the apron you go. You know, I mean, that now comes off.
To the apron is crazy.
To the apron.
To the apron is wild.
You saw the Saturday Night Live thing she did. That's why I said that.
The Saturday Night Live
The Saturday Night Live thing was
funny.
hilarious. The whole apron thing
with Michael.
Bro.
And they're showing all the old videos that he had said about the different. Yeah.
Yeah, she did like for her to
She
like.
was great on Saturday Night
She was
Live,
like she handled that good for it to be as awkward as it was. Because I would have been like, the hell?
She's like, okay.
I would have been like, what, bro?
Do it to me and we're going to be just fine. Like, why do you want me to do love to you?
To you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, if we're just parsing through it.
Because he
what
said.
does that even mean?
Yeah, why is this a thing anyway?
And we're going to be just fine.
Do you do this?
Huh?
Do you ever do
She does it to
No,
her
I'm saying, have you
family
ever done this?
or whatever.
Have you ever done it?
I mean,
like to anybody?
Maybe my daughter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's like your kids.
Yeah. Family.
Yeah.
Like,
not reporters.
Yeah.
No, it's just weird, bro.
It is.
Like, I don't think he's like a criminal, and like I don't think he'd be banned for life from living in society. Like, I mean, you know, look, everybody goes
Take
way.
his credential away.
That's a little aggressive.
Everybody goes way overboard on this
right.
stuff, right? Because it's like pile on, right? It's a gang. It becomes a gang thing, right? Like where it's like everybody gang up on the idiot. It was stupid and like massively awkward, but like that's the end of that.
Yeah.
I told Gary, I was like, if I'm him, I don't. And the column just made it worse. I did read the column.
I did not read the column, but when I saw it, it said I'm part of the problem. So now we're just making it about yourself.
Yes.
Like, dude, I would say, hey, can I? This is what I would think. You would hit up the Indiana Fever PR. You say, I would like to talk to her one-on-one. Just PR could be there, but I would like to apologize to her face-to-face. Don't go write a damn column about it. Just apologize to her face-to-face. I was out of line.
No, because dude.
The fact that y'all
You
say
don't
he's
have to
weird
write
anyway,
about
so
it.
this like
Dude,
solidifies it.
Dude, of course, he dealt with it weirdly by writing a whole column about himself. And
being
like
weird.
this, like being a martyr, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just you write it and you want everybody to be like, "Hey, man, it's okay. Keep your head up." You know?
Yeah.
Hey, it takes a big man to admit that he's wrong. Whatever.
Stop being weird, bro.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Just stop being weird. That's it. It's not that hard. Why are you so weird? It's just a weird thing to say to someone. And it has nothing to do with the fact that, yes, it's way worse because it's Caitlin Clark and she's famous and she's a female. But if you would have said that to Tyrese Halliburton, I'd have thought you're freaking weird.
Yeah. Somebody needs to run on that like slogan.
so
Politicians, stop being weird.
Stop being. That should be a movement. Can we make that a movement?
Stop being weird.
Stop being weird.
Because there's always make Portland weird, make Austin weird.
Stop being weird,
And everybody
bro.
wants to make things. Why would we just not be weird?
Because y'all yeah. I'm just stop being
It's
weird,
very
bro.
socially awkward.
Yeah. You could tell he never mind. Y'all know him better than I do.
I don't know him.
I mean, I have not been around him in probably 20 years.
That's a long man. Not
Did he give you
20
that? Did he give you those vibes?
When was the Final Four? I bet that's the last time I was with him.
2008.
Did he give you those vibes when you hung out with him?
Yeah, Gary
He
definitely
was
knows
like
him way
super
better.
into MMA at the time and like was always wanting to fight everybody.
Get in my guard.
Yeah, he's that kind of guy. He was like the kind of guy in an Affliction shirt. Like,
Oh
seriously.
yeah, he was. No, he
Wait,
was.
He
What?
would like wear Affliction shirts. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's that guy.
Oh, he's
like,
that
yeah,
guy.
he's going to the Fox and Hound.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing the punching thing, the punching bag thing.
Oh yeah,
Probably
like,
had a time where he was
yeah.
listening to Slayer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he was doing that, but he was like, he was like super into MMA and training for it, and I was like threatening everybody to fight. Just an oddball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stop being weird, man.
Yeah.
Like that's about like somebody like did like
My Russian armbar. Get in my guard! my guard!
what's happening.
You wanna go in the octagon? Like, nah,
Stop
bro.
being weird,
Nah,
man.
bro, I'm cool. I'm just trying to chill.
Hey, just ask simple questions, bro. Just be normal. Ask simple questions. How's your first day in Indy?
I've seen weird stuff before, man. Nothing.
Really?
No,
What's the weirdest thing you've seen in the press conference?
oh, it's not even close.
What is it?
The Allen Iverson thing here?
Dude, a guy in Allen Iverson's like, so anybody that knows Allen Iverson from his youth does not call him Allen, does not call him AI. They call him Bubba Chuck, right? And there was a older black guy that was at the press conference and got the microphone.
How?
Dude, who knows?
This is they used to let fans ask questions. This was the last time this ever happened.
Guy said, Bubba Chuck. Bubba Chuck. And Allen Iverson's like, hey. He's like, I'm so-and-so's dad. And Allen's like, oh, okay. Somebody that he had played with growing up. Whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. And he went after school, he went off to the army and blah, blah, blah. And then he came back and he killed himself 3 years ago. And, bro, we're in FedEx Forum. We're like, what? Like, it was the worst thing that
it was. And Allen Iverson's up there like,
bro, the guy grabbed the microphone and started telling Allen Iverson about his kid's suicide, which is a horrible story and wildly inappropriate to tell at a press conference.
Yeah.
Like, not even like a question, just like, I want to tell you about this.
So when people are like, that was the most awkward thing ever with Gregg Doyel, you have no idea.
Yeah, no.
I don't know what's the most awkward
Telling
thing.
a guy that I'm this guy's dad who has killed himself.
He killed himself. He came back.
People in the chat saying they remember that presser thing.
We were like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest thing ever.
The weirdest thing ever.
Dude, nothing has ever been more awkward than that. Imagine in the middle of a press conference if a guy grabbed a microphone and said, hey, my son grew up with you. He killed himself.
I'll be like...
By the way, Dev, that was the last time fans ever were allowed to ask questions at a press
Allen
Iverson was like, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
And you just like walked away?
And he just like sat back down. But dude, I'm telling you, it was... Take Gregg Doyel and times that by 1 billion. Imagine we're all sitting there and we're like, oh my God.
That is insane.
I mean, what am I supposed to ask? Am I supposed to ask Allen Iverson about what it's going to be like to play in Memphis after that?
Yeah, like, who followed that question?
I think press conference ended after that. It was like, all right, we're Kevin Kane, give him the guitar and let's get out of here.
Give him the guitar.
They gave him that big guitar.
They did give him a guitar.
He never played a home game, huh?
No.
And then he tried to get the guitar back later after he left.
He
tried to get the guitar back.
I have a signed Allen Iverson Grizzlies jersey. True story. I do.
You do?
Yeah.
But you get it that day?
No, years ago, after like that season when he was gone, somebody here, this one I still work at the radio station, they like brought it by and they're like, hey, you want one of these? They're like, he signed them for like Community or whoever. Yeah. He's like, we have nothing. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do with these Allen Iverson jerseys? Like, we're not giving them his like silent auction things or whatever, which you might have could, but like everybody was just trying to get away from that situation.
Yeah.
It was so awkward. Everything about it was awkward.
Oh,
the entire tenure
was
awkward.
Just the whole 6-game tenure.
He was just gone one day. Fish was there. They were on the road, and Fish like walked down the lobby, and they're like, "Huh, AI's gone." Fish like, "What do you mean? Like you went to breakfast?
We got a song
or
out
whatever?
of it.
Yeah,
You got a song out of it?
we got a couple of
My
them.
butt hurt.
Yeah,
Oh, because he didn't want to come off the bench.
Yeah,
I remember that.
which he
I
said to
was young.
Fish. He said that to Fish.
I was young when that was a thing. I was like middle school. High key. I remember that song though.
My butt hurt
From sitting
on the bench.
So Gregg Doyel, there you go. You are not the most awkward moment to ever happen in press conference history.
No, that Allen Iverson press conference is like.
Oh,
I wonder if we have
Bennett doesn't have a jersey. Bennett does say, you remember the answer the call poster?
Oh yeah,
Bennett says he's got one of those
I
autographed.
wonder if we
by
have
him.
that in the archive somewhere.
Sure, I bet there's probably an Allen Iverson thing around here somewhere.
Like the press conference.
Oh sure,
I want the video.
Pretty much everything is something's archived somewhere.
Yeah, they probably got video of it somewhere.
Yeah, you could probably find it.
It's probably like on a reel. You get like a film projector.
I mean, they would never let you put it out.
No, I don't want to put it out. I just want to watch it.
No, it's the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah, they did it in the grand lobby of the Forum. They invited fans to come in. It was like a big celebration.
Oh, it was a big deal, dude.
I mean, it's Allen Iverson. Like,
well, and so Heisley wanted Iverson bad. That was 100% a Heisley call. He was a Georgetown graduate.
Oh, okay.
Michael Heisley was a Georgetown graduate and loved Iverson.
And Iverson
loved Iverson. Nobody else wanted him.
And Iverson also was,
that was
a
09.
massive draw every time he came here, like with the Sixers.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it was.
But I mean, he always coveted him because he was a big Georgetown guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Heisley paid his way through Georgetown. That's where he got his education.
Yeah.
And so he was always he had an
big,
attachment.
yeah,
he had an attachment to Iverson.
So he wanted to make it.
Yes, and then when he
wanted him
became
on
a
his
free
team.
agent, he wanted him here. Yes.
Damn.
None of the other. They didn't. The rest of them didn't want him. They didn't. And obviously Lionel didn't.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
And he wasn't going to play him over Mike Conley. And that was just never going to work. It was just never going to work.
Yeah, Iverson was one of those. Some of those superstars.
There's a
that can
big moment in the
eventually-
Lionel history, though, is Lionel standing up to that.
Is not doing
And
the
winning.
AI thing.
He
yeah.
won.
Yeah.
And the rest of those guys on the team, you said Zach Randolph, or like those guys sitting there like, holy crap, dude, if this guy will stand up to Allen Iverson,
Right.
like that is a respect moment.
Lionel Hollins still on business. Shout out Lionel, man.
And Iverson was one of those guys, like you see some of these, like Vince Carter. Vince Carter was able to recognize that I am not that anymore. I am willing to be a role player. I am willing to come off the bench or just be I'm your number 5 starter in this starting lineup.
Yeah.
And Iverson could not do that.
Nah.
Iverson was not cool with that.
Damn, that's tough.
He was never going to be fine
So
with
it was
that.
09. I was 12. So yeah, 12 years old. That's crazy.
Well, it's right before they got good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally. Right before
went,
they got
I think
good.
they went
It was that year.
40 and 42 that season. They ended up going like 40 and 42.
The next year is when they broke through.
Yeah.
And started the 7-year playoff run.
Shout out, man.
Right.
Yeah, Gregg Doyel, it's all right, bro. Stop being weird.
Take a quick break. We're going to come back. We'll play fill in the blank on the other side. Chris Vernon Show.
This is an actual good shoe.
Yeah, it looks like
this
a good
is a
shoe.
real good shoe.
What you think about him, KJ? She likes Cheetos.
Like Cheetos?
Yeah,
You
or
like
nay?
You like
For
Cheetos?
kids, yeah or nay?
That's what I mean. For kids,
For kids,
1,000%.
yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, if I was still playing basketball, I played in brightly colored shoes. I wore pink shoes a lot of the time or purple shoes. Like I like that.
The Sneak Fest Show, live Tuesdays at 2 p.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Let's talk about golf
Mm-hmm.
in the context of the Masters and everything else going on. What NBA players would you like to play golf with?
My number one is Steph Curry.
See, like I thought about this, but I don't want to play with Steph Curry because he is
Why?
good. I want someone I can beat.
Who?
Charles Barkley.
Is he bad at golf?
Oh, when we finish this, you, Kelsey, everyone else, just go look for a Charles Barkley swing.
IMHO with Lang Whitaker and me, Kelsey Wright Johnson, on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Heart Royal Flush Tour 2024. November 14th, FedEx Forum. A journey through the hits and timeless classics. The iconic band returns with special guests. Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Evening. Tickets on sale now at heart-music.com. Heart with Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Evening. Produced by AEG Presents.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip hop could be hop hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
I will take High School Musical with my fifth and final pick because it is a sports movie. You do got to get your head in the game. I love High School Musical. I love musicals. Sports and musicals can coexist in this beautiful world. What a beautiful, beautiful movie. Even though High School Musical 1 is not even the best of the High School Musicals.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Now for a limited time, the new $1.99 crispy tender wraps are here at Sonic. Who could deny a crispy chicken tender with bold flavors like hickory barbecue and cheesy Baja? And we can't forget the crisp lettuce and melty cheese to make the perfect bite. Wrap yourself up with some TLC, tender, love, and chicken for only $1.99. Sonic $1.99 Crispy Tender Wraps. Tax not included, limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Hey Grizzlies fans, after exciting hoops and a lucky night of gaming, where do you rest your head? Look no further than Southland Casino Hotel, proud sponsor of the Memphis Grizzlies. Our high-rise hotel is the epitome of luxury and comfort. Picture this, you've just finished an evening of gaming and dining, so you head on over to one of our 300 rooms to end the night. Choose from standard suite and presidential suite, plus we're pet-friendly and offer mobility scooters for rent. It's a seamless experience for everyone. And don't miss the Main Street Exchange, right in the heart of our casino lobby. Whether you're craving a snack or need a souvenir of your stay, we've got you covered. From polo shirts to shot glasses, take a piece of the Southland excitement home with you. So come stay and play at Southland Casino Hotel, where every moment is designed for your enjoyment. Book your hotel stay by calling 833-703-3350 or visit online at southlandcasinohotel.com/hotel.
Guests must be 21 years of age or older to check in at hotel. Must be 21 plus. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Presented by Caesar Sportsbook. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
At the jungle, man, we at the mud. Like, keep it moving, man, we on the run. Ay, been the struggle, but we ain't done. Yeah, been the struggle, but we overcome. Ay, at the jungle, man, we at the mud. Like, keep it moving, man, we on the run. Ay, been the struggle, but we ain't done. Keep on swinging, never know when we gon' land right. Hit you with the left uppercut, say goodnight on the canvas. You not know who the man is. Everybody got a plan until the punch landed, you know? I'm a rose through the.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. Go get that Caesar Sportsbook app. You can go to your app store. You can download the Caesar Sportsbook app by typing in Caesar Sportsbook. Download it for free. Use it legally in the state of Tennessee. And new users get up to $1,000 back as a bonus bet if you lose your first wager using the code GCM1000. GCM1000. Caesar Sportsbook. No game tonight, right? I guess we got Pelicans.
Yeah, there's nothing tonight. They're both tomorrow night.
It's got to be Kings have got to be favored against the Pelicans, and then the other game, I guess, will be the Eastern Conference game, which is going to be the.
Yeah, I got lines on them.
Okay, I'll say Kings. Is it at Kings?
It's in New Orleans.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
I'll say Kings 2.5.
1.5.
Okay. And then Heat and Bulls.
In Miami.
Heat 2.
2.5.
Okay, I was close.
Yeah, you're close.
Okay. I don't feel, I mean, those lines are fair. I don't feel strongly about either of those. I would be surprised if, well, it's in New Orleans.
Yep.
It's in New Orleans.
Might be a little harder. But I mean, like, man, those Ion.
Need McCollum and Ingram.
Yeah, that's for sure.
CJ, you got to put on a Grizzlies jersey for the little team for them to play.
Yeah. Did you see they had lost all those games in a row at home?
Yeah.
They hadn't won a home game in forever in New Orleans.
Maybe they're due.
And then they had the craziest. Look, here's the thing you're going to know about the Pelicans. Because I do want to give a heads up. We don't have a show tomorrow.
Yeah,
we are off tomorrow, so I might as well get this in. There was like a stat earlier in this year. They never win if they are losing at halftime. Never.
Wow.
Wait,
never.
who's Sacramento?
Pelicans. All season. They never win. If you know whether they're going to win or lose by the halftime score. They never come back.
Huh.
Because I thought about it the other night because they were down at halftime. And they still lost.
They still lost.
It came down to the end where Zion got hurt with 3 minutes left to go. Their record when down at halftime is just freakish. It was in,
let me see if I can find it.
Where was it? It was, I want to say it was, I think it was John Schumann's column. It was like 2 weeks ago, when he did his like power rankings or something.
Yeah.
But it was like Pelicans halftime record, and then he had it in there, and I was like, oh my God. Let's see. Okay, so according to StatMuse, the New Orleans Pelicans have a 45-31 record this season when winning at halftime. Okay, so that's pretty easy, right? That leaves us, if they're 45-31, then, and that's when they're leading at halftime?
Yeah, that's a lot of. That's almost damn near all the games.
So that means they only have 4 wins when they don't lead at halftime.
But that's not a lot of games.
They won 49. So they're 4-31.
Yeah,
something like that.
That's nasty.
4-31. That's crazy. That's a crazy number.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
wait, what did you say when they are leading at halftime?
Yes.
What is when they are?
Oh no, 45-31. That can't be right. Oh yeah. Well, no.
So that means in 31.
I'm sorry. Let's see here.
No, that means they're 4-2.
That's wrong then. That's wrong.
Yeah, that's a small sample size.
Because that would make 49-33, which is their record.
NBA teams.
I'm gonna look. I gotta find this now.
At half.
Okay. They lost. What did they lose? 33 games.
33, yeah.
So how many times are they winning at halftime?
Trailing at half.
Oh my gosh, this is.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, right.
I got it. Let me see. I got it right here. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh shit. Hold on. They are. This is ridiculous. It says 49-33. That makes sense.
Huh? That was their final record.
That's their record now after that play-in.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, that would be 82, 49-33.
All right, here we go. I got it. Infogram has me.
Well,
it won't say what their record is. I tried to look it up again.
Yeah,
I should have never even mentioned that.
Yeah, it's gonna bother me though.
Huh?
I'm gonna try to find it. It's gonna bother me not just having it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find this.
Can we play fill in the blank?
Yes.
I love fill in
While I
the blank.
find this stat real quick.
It's time for fill in the blank.
Yeah.
Answers you can take to the bank. It's time for fill in the blank. Answers you can take to the bank.
It's fill in the blank. Oh, it's fill in the blank. Take the answers to the bank.
Fill in the blank. Fill in the blank.
We got through the whole song. Have y'all found anything yet?
No, we're still struggling. You find it, bro? I'm struggling.
It said
right
it said at one point it said they are 0-28 when they have trailed by 15 points in the year. So that was one of them that they never come back from, right? And it said on April 16th, it said, so the Lakers are 35-5 when leading at the half, and the Pelicans are 0 for the season when trailing after 3 quarters.
Damn.
So they've never won if they were trailing going into the fourth. That's crazy.
Never won when they've trailed going into the fourth.
So tonight,
They've not won a game.
Wow.
Including that Lakers game the other night, right?
That's impressive.
All right. I'm taking the Celtics and the Nuggets off the board. Those are the two overwhelming favorites. Overwhelming favorites. I will let you choose any other team. If another team was going to win the championship this year, it would be...
Fill in the blank, sucker.
The Lakers.
Because you obviously never know the way this stuff is going to go, right? If we haven't learned anything for the first 2 nights, you're an ankle turn away. You're a hamstring away. You're a MCL away.
Yeah, the Lakers.
I'm going to go a crescendo to end their final season.
Like they could lose in the first round.
But that's what you said. I've taken Denver off the board, so now I have to say they beat Denver, so Lakers.
I'll just say the crescendo to end their final season at Crypto.com Arena, the LA Clippers.
You say the Clippers?
Because I don't give a damn. I'm not picking the Thunder. I'm hating.
I will tell you this.
You said the Mavericks.
Everybody in the free world is on Dallas because of the way they finished the season. The best team
Kawhi's back.
I think the best team I saw in person was the Clippers.
Yeah.
When they were in their best form, but their best form was a long friggin' time ago. They've been so bad.
Yeah.
But Kawhi does get the Jimmy thing, which is it's a different animal, bro. When it comes to the playoffs.
As long as
he was last year playing against Phoenix, but is he going to stay?
They already worried about his knee, the swelling in it.
That's right.
Super Saiyan Kawhi, bro.
So I'm saying, like, dude, two of those guys, Kawhi and Joel Embiid, are both on that USA team. Like, they could both not be on that team by the time the Olympics run around because they're not healthy enough to do it.
Means our guy might have to get that call then.
Everybody knows that the man with painted fingernails is going to be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. He is Caleb Williams. The number 2 pick in the NFL draft will be
fill in the blank. So I've actually been thinking about this over the last. I've been trying to because the NFL draft's next week, right?
This is actually my nightmare. What I think's going to happen.
I would take Drake May number 2.
They're going to take him. I think the Commanders are going to friggin' take him.
I would
and
take
ruin
Drake May
and ruin it.
The more and more the stuff I've listened,
you love him so much.
I like Drake May, and I think Drake May is going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And I think that, dude, I don't know him personally, but I pay attention to Dan Quinn, and I know what kind of guy he is, and like that he's football guy kind of guy. I feel like he's going to get overwhelmed with the Drake May interview and want Drake May. And he's going to want somebody big and strong and durable. And I feel like Dan Quinn's going to win the argument and they're going to somehow end up with Drake May.
And
I'll go Jaden just to be different. Though.
I've listened
He's
to
the favorite.
a couple.
Yeah, I go Jaden.
I've listened to a couple NFL draft stuff and seen some stuff about it. And some of the Daniel stuff freaks me out. Like,
he's little.
And he doesn't stay in the pocket well. Like, when the pressure comes, he starts running, and it's, bro, you're going to get yourself killed. Now, you can get better at that. But, like,
have
you seen some of those highlights of this dude, like, running straight into people?
Yeah,
and
he does
jumping?
run. He does
I
worry about his size. I worry about his size.
Like, Anthony Richardson.
Dude, you know he drank 500 gallons of water to get to whatever, 205 for the freaking cup.
Yeah.
That means he probably runs around at like 190.
Yeah.
So you can't. Micah Parsons is like 240 pounds of muscle running a 4.2. And like you don't run away from him, and you're gonna die getting hit by that guy.
Well, look at it, like, dude. Anthony Richardson is a massive human being.
Yes.
And bro, he couldn't survive it.
Dude, and we've talked about this a lot of times. You're around these NFL quarterbacks. You see these guys, they are mammoth human beings.
Yeah, big dudes.
Being small as a quarterback in the NFL, that is a tough gig, man.
It ain't eating up on the chia pet yet, but
I tell you this, even a couple years ago when we were at the you remember when Cam sat on the front row?
Cam Newton's big.
Huge. You don't realize how big he is, man.
But most NFL quarterbacks don't look like Cam Newton.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
He was sitting up on the seat.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Most quarterbacks do not look like Cam. Cam was officiated different because of how big
Peyton
he was.
looks massive.
Peyton is big. Peyton is big.
So is Brady.
They look.
So is Herbert. So is Andrew Luck. So all those guys.
The only one that looks small is like what's
but
his
like
name?
Aaron Rodgers.
No, Kyler and Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Bryce Young looked like a
but like
miniature human.
But like Aaron Rodgers Aaron Rodgers is like 6'1", 6'2". Like Aaron Rodgers is not like 6'5".
I think he's 6'3". At least
he's not, but but he's
like,
not like
even
he's not
Mahomes,
like
bro.
6'5", 6'6".
People say
guy.
Mahomes looks like bigger in person,
They're all big guys, man.
unless you're like Drew Brees or.
Yeah, Brees is small.
You got to realize how small you would look. You know, when
Behind
those
the
guys
offensive
are
line,
6'8", 350.
Yeah.
All of them. You know? And you got to be able to see over them.
Rodgers is 6'2".
You got to be able to see over those dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the big thing, yeah.
Tough.
You got to be able to see over the line. Unless you're Drew Brees.
Unless you're Drew Brees.
Yeah, and that Drake May is built like a freaking. I mean, he's big, dude.
Yeah,
he's a big guy, and so I think he's going to end up going too. And they're already now saying that the Patriots might do the trade down thing and whatever. And just tough go for Patriots fans. I know they had it great for so long, but my God, in between the story yesterday about Robert Kraft trashing Bill Belichick so that people wouldn't hire him.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that happened. Yeah. Did you guys ever watch that Patriot thing on?
I did not. I've never been a big Patriot fan.
It does not make Belichick look great.
It doesn't.
I'm sure he's a
I never told you
this.
this. I have a cousin that played on the Super Bowl team.
Okay, a blood cousin,
bro, like yes,
or
bro.
a guy you call
no,
a cousin?
bro, like an actual cousin.
Because everywhere we go, you tell me that you're cousin, and then I ask you how you're related, and you're like, you're not really related.
Yeah,
I just call him my cousin.
Yeah, shout out to my black people. Do you remember J.R. Redmond, who caught those dump ball passes in the Super Bowl?
J.R. Redmond is your cousin?
That's my cousin. I never told y'all that.
Blood related?
Yeah, bro.
How?
My dad's side. That's all I got.
So he's not.
I'm dead serious.
But he's not like your dad's sister's son.
But it's like my dad's mom's sister's.
You guys count everything. You count everything.
Yeah, we do. That's my cousin, bro.
You count everything.
That one year we rooted for the Patriots because J.R. Redmond was on the team.
You count everything.
Yeah, we do.
I don't even know who my second cousins are. I don't even know where my first cousins are.
You don't?
No, like 3 of them I do.
Oh, my first cousin just had a birthday. Shout out Desmond. Shout out TJ.
I think there's 3 of my cousins that I know where they live.
Really? Is that I wonder if that's a cultural thing.
Well,
Rosie, do you know your cousins?
I think it's also dependent on like if your parents are, like you got to remember, like so in my family, the grandparents kind of held it all together because everybody lived in different places, and so, but once the grandparents died, then everybody didn't congregate in the same way, right?
Yeah.
Because it was all going to your grandma's on one side, or it was all so there was no one place for everybody to congregate, right?
Yeah.
Some people lived here, some people lived there, some people lived there, and then everybody just ends up living their own lives in these different cities or whatever. But everybody would congregate at grandma's.
Yeah.
Right?
That was like the meeting spot.
And then once the the older generation passes away, then the kids don't get together in the same way.
You know your cousins?
No.
It may be a black thing. It really.
I mean, I know
you claim people that aren't actually your cousins.
Yeah, I know like
It may be a
5.
black
J.R. Redmond has never heard of you in his life.
He probably hasn't. But he's my cousin, though.
I know like
he got
5
Super
of
Bowl
my
ring.
cousins. I know like 5 of them, and I haven't seen
Yeah, it
them
might
in
be a black
years.
thing, bro. We might just take everybody our cousin.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this last night because I was scrolling through Netflix, Hulu, and everything else, right? The last time you went to the movie theater was...
Fill in the blank, sucker.
I could not...
Oppenheimer?
You saw that in the theater?
Yeah, I saw Oppenheimer in the theater.
You did?
Downtown theater?
Yeah, right down the street.
That's a strange one.
No, it's not.
To have seen in the theater, I think.
Christopher Nolan movie about making the atomic bomb.
I got
That's
it, but it's like
perfect.
3 hours, isn't it?
You sat still for 3 hours?
Dude, I have no issue with that. I'm not you, Devin.
Oh, okay.
I can put the phone down. I just don't take my phone with me.
I won't take the phone down.
I won't take it with me.
What?
What?
Yeah. He just capped?
Bro.
He just capped.
There is not a Grizzlies play that happened this season that I did not have to tell him to look up at the video board.
Oh, he's on his phone?
Oh, God. He's...
Yeah.
Oh, so yo, what's
and it's an inch from his face. He can't make it from a 2.5 hour basketball game that he complains the whole time that it's taking 2.5 hours. He's like, dude, he is the reason that screen distance is on your phone now, right? And you need to set that.
Yeah, you
so
gotta
that
get-
it gets you away from your.
Or you do big font, Rosa. Do big font, bro.
Yes, he is.
You can do big font.
I'm not doing big font.
Big font, what you call it?
Big font makes me feel like I'm like 70 years old. I can't do
My
that.
dad has a big font.
My mom does too.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
so annoying.
My mom's got big font.
All right.
I went to saw Barbie.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
at the-
yeah, you dressed up like Ken, I remember.
Yes, relax.
Black Ken.
Black Ken. I'm actually going to the movies this weekend.
Really?
I think I'm either going to see the new Godzilla joint or I'm going to see the Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters? There's a new Ghostbusters movie?
Yeah, bro. Don't ask.
Bro, what is this Civil War?
And I've heard it's awesome.
It's the biggest thing in the world.
I've heard it's awesome.
Right.
It's got like crazy ratings. I haven't had anybody in my immediate family tell me about Civil War. It's got an 82 on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's got like all kinds of great reviews.
Really?
Civil War,
Kirsten
yeah.
Dunst.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I'm at Godzilla versus Kong is what I'm going to see this weekend.
Godzilla versus Kong?
Yeah, it's going to be lit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm ready for that one.
I like that.
Yeah,
All right, what you got?
All right, y'all. So the Grizzlies season's over.
It is.
Everybody's done a little season wrap-ups. Season blank is over with. Your favorite moment from the Grizzlies season was?
Fill in the blank, sucker.
Probably the first jaw game back, the New Orleans game.
Oh, there's no question.
The game
that
winner.
was, yeah, that, I mean...
The
If
buzzer
we
beater.
would have to take that off the board because
Yeah,
that's
like
without
Okay, we
That's
take that off
all-time
the
quarterback.
board.
You can't do that one.
The Friday night ESPN busting the Lakers' ass at crypto. when we actually had our team healthy.
Oh, that's the last game.
That's the last game we had our team healthy.
When Taylor Jenkins ran out on the court.
Juicy J was in the.
Juicy J was behind.
in the back. It feels like forever
That's the last
ago.
game.
That's the last game they were healthy. Because that's the game Ja was hurt. Ja did not play in Phoenix. We beat Phoenix. And then the Dallas game after that.
Because we
is
were
the
like,
game Marcus got
why?
hurt.
We just saw him on the scores table. What do you mean he's hurt?
Yeah.
Yo, that was.
Okay, and then they said he got hurt in a workout or something, right? He had like taken 3-pointers in that fourth quarter.
Yeah,
he did.
I would say the other the job non-job moments. Oddly, this is such a weird deal. It's one of the very few home games that I did not go to because I just took it as a night off, and so I experienced it on TV. The Milwaukee game right before the All-Star break.
The Zaire and Gigi joint. The one,
Yes.
That was
I never watched games on TV.
Yeah.
I had not seen a home game on TV in.
Been a while.
God, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know when the last time I would have watched a home game on television.
Yeah.
Maybe like. I mean, over a decade? Because even if we haven't broadcasted it, I've gone. But I took that night off. It was the last game before the All-Star break. And I was like, you know what? If we're not doing the pre and post game show, I'm just going to watch this one on TV because it was on TNT.
Yeah, it was a national TV game.
Yeah, that game was awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome. And then that had the Gigi Shaq moment after the game.
Then you had the Zaire.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Yeah. But they said Jaren wasn't playing. They said whatever. So I mean, I had a lot of reasons that went into my decision. I thought we would probably get our ass kicked.
I think I did too.
Yeah, so that's why that one was so
That's two good ones.
rewarding.
All right, this is from the chat. Shout out to the chat with this one. We know Bruce Brown made a huge impact on the Nuggets championship season last year. The Bruce Brown.
Nicholas Batum. What do you I'll let you finish.
The Bruce Brown of these NBA playoffs will be.
Fill in the blank, sucker.
Okay, this is actually good. Batum is a hilarious answer considering we get a head start on that one.
Yeah, fourth quarter saying, "What up, Batum, man?"
I could see. So it needs to be somebody. It needs to be somebody that's like off the. It can't be.
And like an all-star, like somebody that's like a role player who just get like maybe like 15 minutes a game, 15 to 18 minutes a game. But you expect them, you can see them making an impact.
See, because of those, there's nobody on the Knicks that will play 15 to 18 minutes.
That's true.
So you can't even say DiVincenzo because he's going to play 50.
Yeah, right.
Or Josh Hart.
Right.
Like those are all obvious. But he's going to run those guys literally into the ground.
Yeah.
I could see Peyton Watson making plays for the Nuggets.
Yeah, I like Watson.
I could see him taking the Bruce Brown role. Like doing that Bruce Brown stuff. He is a defensive menace.
He is.
So I could see Peyton Watson doing it. I would not be surprised if Grayson hit a bunch of threes.
For Phoenix. Yeah.
Yep. Because, again, it's always the other guys, and he led the league in three-point percentage. So if it's like one of those other guys, the Bruce Brown role, though, like.
Because he
Terrence Mann.
For the Clippers?
If the Clippers are able to do
I like
anything.
that one.
I like Terrence Mann.
I like that one.
I'm trying to think of like the Bruce Brown role, though.
Yeah,
because it needs to be.
Dallas could have somebody in there.
Derek Jones Jr.
Derek Jones Jr.
He kind of fits that mold, doesn't he?
Get an offensive rebound, a tip out.
Yeah, you could see him doing all the grimy stuff.
And the athleticism changes, can come in and change things. And
yeah.
Because it really is like, it's Luka, it's Kyrie, and then, dude, it's role guys.
Oh, McConnell.
Stop.
I like it. I
Stop.
like it. I like it.
Stop.
I like
Sit
it.
his ass
I
somewhere.
like it. The
Nope,
culture.
sit his ass somewhere.
He's got to do it for Caruso now, too.
Stop, bro.
You know he's already called Caruso. I got
Stop.
you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Carrying the flame.
The flame for who?
He was on a
white culture.
Or
I was gonna keep naming white guys until you called me on it.
Christian Braun.
I said Grayson
Oh,
Allen.
you did keep naming white
TJ
guys. I didn't catch it.
Christian
You got
Braun.
TJ McConnell. That's why I cut.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's
He
not
don't really
white.
count.
I know.
He
What,
hang out.
Christian Braun.
Hang out with the brothers.
Oh,
He hang out with the
Christian
brothers
Brown.
too.
Yeah. Christian
Hang out
Braun.
with the brothers too.
I mean, him and Caruso and McConnell got on a call.
Keon Ellis. He's already showed up.
That's a good one.
He's already done it. Oh, Keon Ellis, I could see like him getting into it with Lou Dort. Right?
Yeah.
If they beat the Pelicans.
That's a good one. I like
Right?
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess if the Pelicans won, it'd be freaking Dyson Daniels. He irritates me.
He does too. His face.
Why does he irritate
He
me?
has a weird face. His face is irritating.
Yeah, you just irritate
Like-
me. I think it's his face.
Yeah, and like the carrot top hair. I don't really mess
I don't
with
like
him
your
that.
face, bro. Something about your face. I don't like.
He better not be the reason why Gigi don't make all rookie. I'm gonna fight somebody.
Who, Dyson Daniels?
Yeah, bro. You know they pushing that. Like I saw your boy KLC didn't have Gigi on his list.
How many games did Gigi play?
Dyson Daniels isn't a rookie this year, is he?
No.
Is he not?
Yeah, no, he's second
shit, my
year.
bad.
How many games did Gigi play?
Gigi played.
It was low.
Let's see. Gigi Jackson.
Did he even play 50?
I bet
got
he
to
played
48.
40. Yeah, he played over
If
40.
he doesn't make it, that's not the end of the world.
Wait, hold on, bro. Because let me see.
48?
I don't know why.
Ricky's on play.
Who cares?
If Gigi
I
wants
want
the
him on the
award,
all-rookie
cool.
For what?
I want Gigi on the all rookie team.
Why?
Yeah,
so I
I
can put out a
don't-
graphic.
All you
about
did
it.
was hate on his ass all year.
I didn't hate on Gigi, bro.
Oh, God. Shut up. You don't get to come out of it now.
So say, like, dude, people get so upset when you don't, like, I don't.
Yeah. Well, you are just mumbling.
You okay, bro?
I'm just saying,
You
like,
sound like me.
man, just Gigi, like, I get if Gigi's upset, Gigi wants to make the all-rookie team, and he doesn't, but, like, fans getting upset about that crap and arguing about it on the internet, like, what, like, who the hell cares?
No
Just
one's actually-
keep playing well. You'll get the accolades. Man, it's like Memphis Tigers fans this year in basketball. Get so upset that you don't get ranked. We don't get ranked. We don't get ranked. And then you finally get ranked, and then you hit top 10, and then you just go to crap. Like, if you just win, it takes care of itself.
I wasn't actually mad, bro.
If you win, it takes care of itself.
2 years.
Don't be weird.
I wasn't actually mad, bro. Like,
Don't
2
be
years.
weird.
Go ahead, bro. Like,
They're yours, Dev. Go.
no, I get mine.
He did his.
Oh, you did yours. All right.
Done a 2-pack for you.
All right. Here we go. Angel Reese.
Oh, you got a WNBA one.
Yeah,
Look at you.
this is how far the W's
Did you see
come.
my girl Haley went to TCU?
Did.
Yeah.
And the streets are saying they got an all Instagram team now.
And who are the Miami girls? The one that
the Cavender twins.
they're going back to Miami?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're both going back to Miami. Yeah.
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. She tweeted this out or X'd this out. She was the Bayou Barbie.
She was the Bayou Barbie.
Bayou Barbie. She has said she wants a new nickname now that she's in Chicago. Your nickname for Angel Reese is...
Fill in the blank, sucker.
He wants to give Angel Reese a
Give her a
nickname.
nickname. She said she wants something cute.
All right, go.
Like the Bayou Barbie.
All right, what's his name?
So
Doyle?
you can't
What's
call
his
her
name?
like the Sears Tower or something.
No, we're not calling her the Sears Tower, bro. I go, if you want to go like in the rap scene, call her Lil Reese. There's a Chicago rapper named Lil Reese.
You stole that.
You're trying to make...
Somebody else said that already. I saw it in the comments or the quotes.
Lil Reese is a great name, Rosie.
What's her name?
Her
Angel
name is
Reese.
Angel Reese.
Bayou Barbie was her LSU nickname.
I was trying to do something off of Angel.
Shaw's Angel.
Windy
Angel of the
City-
Shaw.
Windy City Angel.
Yeah.
Nah.
Somebody said sexy giraffe. That's crazy.
Angel Reese.
Yo, sexy giraffe is hilarious.
I feel like it needs to be organic.
It does, bro. You
know what I
can't
mean?
force this on
I
nobody.
think I think a nickname needs to be organic.
It's like
I
the
think you
Vince
can't
Williams
just-
thing. People try to force the nickname on Vince Williams.
They try to force nicknames,
Yeah,
and
I
I don't think. I think it needs to be organic.
The Chi-Town Shorty.
I think she should still be Bayou. I think she should still be Bayou Barbie.
Yeah, Bayou Barbie's
Bayou
like
Barbie?
her thing.
Yeah.
Until she like organically comes up with one.
Do you think she's going to be awesome in the pros? Why wasn't she drafted higher? You don't think the stuff that she does works as well?
I think yeah. I think she's not like a dominant scorer like Asia Wilson was. Like on that level, you gotta be like she's gonna be dominant on defense probably, but like she ain't the best offensive player.
Did you think she got drafted too low? Or
No,
I don't-
she's right where she just.
Right.
I think because Cardoso was gonna be
7, right?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
Cardoso got drafted before her teammate.
Yeah.
I think we should. Your better question is, what's the nickname for the twin towers of Chicago? That's a real question. By the way, they said that
Sears and Hancock. They got the Hancock building, and the Sears Tower is called something else now. I don't know what it's called.
Dude, go to your next one.
Your
That was
next one.
terrible. Like, truly
that
awful.
was so bad.
Ass.
I thought the shout.
It's the last show we're doing this week, and
I think that's good. Y'all just couldn't come up with a nickname. I think it's a great question. Y'all just couldn't.
No.
It's horrible.
Nicknames should not be like forced upon
It's
people.
objectively terrible.
It happens all the time.
We've been
People
playing
give
this game forever, and you're still the worst.
Okay, people give themselves nicknames all the time. LeBron James called himself the King. Kobe Bryant gave himself the nickname the Black Mamba. Paul Pierce gave himself the nickname the Tree. She asked everybody else
Why
for a
do
nickname.
I have to give her a name?
Because
I don't care about Angel Reese.
She didn't want to give herself.
Why you want to
sexist?
I have to
He's
care
Gregg
about
Doyel.
it.
Is he Gregg Doyel?
I have to care.
Gregg Doyel.
I am required to care about Angel Reese.
Roser's trying to force
It's
you to care.
2024. If you don't, you're sexist.
What?
That's how the world works.
I'm not required to care.
The Slim
I
Reaper.
refuse.
Slim Reaper's a great nickname. Like, those are organic names,
He
bro.
gave himself the Slim Reaper.
And no one calls him that.
He's the
Except you.
He's the Durantula.
No one calls him that.
That's what Kenny Smith called him.
Everybody calls him KD.
Yes.
Yeah, they call him KD.
Or Easy Money. Easy Money.
Yeah.
His name is Easy Money Sniper.
All right, we're taking out Jokic.
God, you are terrible. So bad.
I
at
heard
this
you.
game.
I'm freaking great at this game. You just sucked at answering the question.
He just comes up with them off the top of his head, and they're always awful.
No, I'm freaking amazing at this.
Chad is acknowledging that you're terrible.
He's terrible.
Y'all just suck at the nickname part.
Dude, you're
it's not my
awful.
fault you couldn't answer the question. If I got a bad question, it's my fault. If I
How
have a good
many
question
times
and you
have we
can't come up
talked
with an
about
answer,
Angel Reese ever?
probably like last week when
During the
women's Final
NCAA
Four.
tournament,
Yeah.
and that's the
She was the
equivalent,
number
right?
7 pick.
Yeah, there's
Right.
something wrong.
The number 7
Women's
pick in
sports
the
is growing.
WNBA draft.
The WNBA draft's been a big story this week.
Yeah.
Been a big story. We literally talked about the WNBA already today once.
Why would
not
we-
twice? The W.
Why would we care about Angel
The
Reese?
W.
Angel Reese's nickname?
You expect that from me, right?
It's crazy.
I didn't even. I didn't even.
I would have told you it sucked.
And I wouldn't.
As a
that-
question.
I didn't even. Terrible. All right, go ahead with your second question.
Terrible.
We're taking out Jokic. Lining up every player in the playoffs. The player you're starting your team with is...
Fill in the blank, sucker.
Didn't I already do this?
No.
I think you did this.
I think I did this.
No, you did
Yeah,
not
I'm pretty
do
sure
this.
I did this.
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I did this like literally 2 weeks ago.
You did it for the Eastern Conference with Kevin O'Connor on your Mismatch podcast because I listened to it. But you did not do the Western Conference or the entire NBA. And Giannis's injury matters, so you can't pick him. And Jimmy Butler's injury matters, so you can't pick him.
All right, hold on.
I think I'd take Luka.
Luka.
Yep. Could you foresee Luka having a bad series in any series?
I mean, what is like
a bad series?
I could see his shooting being down in certain series.
Okay, what is bad?
Right. I mean, I still
Having
think
like
he's averaging
25
30.
points.
I still think
Having
he's
like
averaging
25. Is it
No,
probably a
I
bad
think
night
he's
for him?
probably averaging 30 in every series.
Like
it just depends on what his
20 is a bad night
percentages
for
are.
him.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's gonna get his. He gonna get his.
There's no. You could foresee most guys having a bad series in a series. I can't foresee a circumstance where he has a bad series. Like we objectively,
He's averaging
bad series.
he's averaging 30 in every series.
He's the only guy that I feel that way about. He's not going to be bad, and he's been rather durable.
Because like even like SGA is his first one, so you don't
Could
know
be.
you don't know what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
And they're also going to load up on him and try to
Mhm.
make his life hell.
Exactly. And then like on the other side, like Ant, you never know. He might have a 6 for 20 game.
He could have a dud. He could
Jason
have a
Tatum.
dud series. Ant could have a dud series.
We seen Jason Tatum.
Bro, the last time we saw Ant in high stakes,
against the
he's
Lakers.
the reason we had to play the Lakers.
Yeah. Thanks, Ant. Appreciate
Oh,
that.
yeah,
dog.
I
Might
could
have had his
see-
worst game in the world.
I
ever.
could see Anthony Edwards taking terrible shots down the stretch of a game. Like that absolutely can happen.
Because he's the only thing they got.
Yeah.
I would say Luka. Oddly enough, the other guy that I could not foresee being look, Giannis isn't going to be bad, but Giannis isn't available. The other guy that I'm pretty confident will be fantastic is Brunson. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think Brunson will have a great series. And so I get to know who he's playing now. If he wins this, he's feeding into Pacers Bucks, of which he will either one of those teams he'll go big.
Yeah.
Like I just don't think either of them can stop him.
Yeah, the Pacers don't care about defense.
And I've seen Luka against the Clippers, and I know
right.
what he can do.
I would also
I think
say
Luka's like the easy. If you should take Luka and Jokic off the table.
Because Embiid, I don't want him after last night.
I don't think LeBron's going to be bad. LeBron's never bad.
No, LeBron ain't bad.
Like he's
Unless he
you
plays
look
the
at
Mavs
LeBron's numbers
with
are always amazing
JJ
across the
Barea.
board.
Yeah.
But yeah. That's the only time my boy been bad in playoffs.
Yeah.
When he saw J.J. Barrera.
And Jason Kidd and old-ass Sean Marion.
Shout out to that team,
There's
bro.
too much for him. All right. That's going to do it for today's show. Also, do it for the week. We are off tomorrow. There's no games tonight, so we're not reacting to anything tomorrow anyway.
What song should I do tonight at karaoke? Give me a song.
You're going to karaoke?
I go every Thursday, bro.
Where?
We go to local. Every Thursday.
They do karaoke?
Shout out to our guy that does the karaoke. We listen to the show.
Yeah, listen to the show every day.
Any songs you want.
Oh, just regular.
I did Cody Rhodes' thing last week.
Oh, that's a good one.
I usually do at least like 3 or 4 songs. Give me one song to do tonight.
Do something more current. Everybody always does all the old songs.
All the classics.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They always do all the old songs. So do something like more current.
Give me like
what's come out like.
You had a great chance to tell him to do a Diddy song.
No.
So did he try to give me in trouble?
You said give me a
Try
song.
to get me off, cut off the mic quick. I do buy you a drink. That's usually one of my rotations. I usually do like
do bartender.
I done bartender. I've done I need a new one, bro.
Do Great Gatsby by Rod Wave.
I could do that.
It's all for you.
Yeah.
It was all for you. That sounds like something you would sing.
I can do that. Greg Gatsby by Rod Wave.
I had the party of the century.
Yeah. Get the crowd going.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that tonight.
There you go.
Turn up.
Great Gatsby by Rod Wave. Free Rod Wave also.
Yeah,
What
free
happened
glow.
to him?
He got arrested like last. Did you see that last week?
Oh yeah, the 5'6", like
They said
400
he
pounds.
built like an Angry Bird.
He said that man built like a bomb.
All right. Everybody have a wonderful, safe weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Until then, we gone.